Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yeah, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just trying to get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid.
Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
And it does, man. Your voice matters all the way. So obviously, no final word. I had some family dude come up. But I'm here and I got some stuff to talk about. The start of OTAs, no CeeDee and Micah. What's going on? So, yeah, we gonna talk about all the different forgotten people. Cause it is some forgotten people, you know? Yeah. We gonna talk about some of the clues I'm gonna be looking for, cause it's interesting, very interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for some clues. So y'all sit back, man. Boss Cowboy Sports, gotcha. Let's go.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man to man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights is sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night, I do what I like, get a check, I go for the ride. I've been down the ride, for the win. Still move on the hush, never run for none. I face my fears, I just drop for none. Month to month, still from year to year. No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah.
I see y'all coming in the building. What's up?
No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. Get some checks, I invest, and I spend a check. Spend a check, get it back, then I take a risk.
Let's go.
Only race is the human, I take care of my skin. I was doing this as a rookie, now I'm up to vet. Set the trend, set the pace of play. I don't trip, but if I fall, bet I make a way. I take trips in the fall, watch the leaves change. I like to treat every day like it's my B-day.
Who up to vet?
No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again.
Welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matter.
Do it again, again, again.
And I need all the executives to have a seat. Let's talk some football.
Do it again, again, again.
Let's talk some football, man. Let's talk some football. Hold on, man. So, OTAs have started, right? So, obviously, what's kind of standing out to some, and I'm going to talk about it because I want to try to get everybody ready for this. I always say the same thing every time. Let me get everything set up. I say the same thing every time. Because it is the same thing every time. What's up, man? First of all, I want to always say what's up to my number one fan. Listen, this is everybody's number one fan. Y'all clap it up for my boy Eastside. He is always faithful. Bro, you will... I'm talking about that boy is faithful. I'm talking about a lot of people didn't even think I was going to show up tonight, you know, and I decided I was going to go ahead and knock this out. Obviously, we didn't do the final word because I had something come up. But right on time, my boy Eastside got that notification and he is going to be early. Oh, man. All right. But going back to why y'all here. Oh man, Elp, he faithful, bro. He is so faithful. Like, who is more faithful than Eastside? Like, for real. This dude is a faithful Cowboy supporter. Man. Oh my goodness. All right. But getting into what we're here for. All right. So obviously we seeing CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, both absent from Dallas Cowboys OTAs. So I'm gonna give y'all a clue of what's going on. Hold on. Listen. L, hey, lie. That boy L say, that boy be on my channel and I just started. L just started. Hey, that boy really do be on everybody's channel, bro. I mean this. Alright. But this is the deal. When you go back and look, they already talked about this money, bro. Both of them already talked about this money. And it's very interesting to me. It's very interesting to me when you really go back and listen to it. See, remember doing Radio Row, you know, Micah Parsons on his podcast, his final interview with CeeDee Lamb. Now, this is something I was gonna do a show about then, but sometimes you just run out of time and just you get more and more content. So sometimes it get old and you say, yeah, ain't nobody go care about that now. You know, we done moved on. But then this brings it right back up. So I want y'all to listen. All right, listen.
You want to be back? Contract coming up. Gotta secure it.
All right. So the first thing I want y'all to notice is that CeeDee Lamb finished his sentence. All right, peep it. Go back and watch the interview. Just watch it. Listen.
You want to be back? Contract coming up.
He said contract coming up, and then he said you gotta watch this.
Gotta secure it.
Yeah. So hold on. When somebody finish your sentence, don't that mean y'all been talking? When somebody know exactly what you're getting ready to say before you say it, huh? Come on, pay attention now. Watch.
You want to be back? Contract coming up.
Gotta. He said gotta
secure it.
He said gotta secure it. Yeah. Watch this.
What numbers?
That boy asked him about the gate. What numbers? What numbers you going for? Huh? Michael, boy, y'all not peeping. That boy Micah Parsons is real. Micah Parsons is about that bread. He ain't playing no games. He is y'all boy, and it's already cranking up, and I see it. It is cranking up. I also like it. I do like it. Listen though. Let me go back. Listen.
I can't give you no numbers right now. But I tell you this.
I can't give you no numbers right now.
One of the top.
Wait. One of the top. Wait. Do you want to be the top or one of the top? So you got to use your common sense. When somebody say out their own mouth, right? I want to be one of the top. Are you positioning yourself to be the highest paid?
Oh, hell no.
That is a posture of wanting to cave some. Huh? Yeah, that is a posture of wanting to be team friendly some. Because he said it out his mouth. I didn't make it up. Yeah, what'd he say? Some. Huh? I want to be one of the top. One of them. Let me see if it's a different tone with Micah. Let me just go check. Let me just go double check real quick and see if Micah got a different tone. Because this is interesting. It's go get interesting. Listen.
Paid receivers for sure.
Hold on. Let me go back. Here we go.
Paid receivers for sure.
Now hold on.
I tell you this. One of the top.
One of the top.
Paid receivers for sure.
No.
If not the.
Break the bank.
If not the.
Break the bank.
Wait, who is that? What? And what is he saying? I see a difference in mentality. I see a difference in mentality here. I see a difference. Let me see if y'all see the difference. Hold on. Let me see if y'all see a difference. Listen.
I can't give you no numbers right now. But I tell you this. One of the top.
So one of them say, I want to be one of the top.
Paid receivers for sure.
And did he whisper, paid receivers for sure. Paid receivers. Paid receivers for sure. You don't sound for sure. The one who sound for sure is right there. Hold on. Let me leave one more time in case y'all missed it.
I tell you this. One of the top. Paid receivers for sure.
No.
If not the.
Break the bank.
Break the bank.
Not the.
Break the bank.
Break the bank. Break the bank. Hey, that's what I see too, bro. I see what you see. I see somebody that ain't settling for nothing, for none. Yeah, I see somebody who posturing not to play. I see somebody who know his worth, who know his value. He know what them jersey sales bringing in, and he said, "Break the bank."
If not the, brother. That's always the goal. You know what I'm saying? You know, you work hard to be in this position. So just having this opportunity, you know, I'm trying to take full advantage.
I'm trying to take full advantage. What's up, landlord? My boy landlord in the house, man. The OG landlord. What's up, big dog? What's up, homie?
100%. You want to be a Cowboy for life?
Absolutely.
Wait! Do you want to be a Cowboy for life? Michael, why you asking them type of questions, bruh? Wait, Micah. Micah, what you doing, dog? So, I'm gonna play the whole thing one more time non-stop. It's short. It ain't too long. I just want y'all to get the vibe, and then I'm gonna explain it. I want y'all to get the whole vibe. Here we go.
You want to be back? Contract coming up. Gotta
secure it.
What numbers?
I can't give you no numbers right now, but I tell you this: one of the top paid receivers for sure.
No,
if not the.
Break the bank.
If not the.
Break the bank.
If not the, brother. That's always the goal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You work hard to be in this position. So just having this opportunity, you know, I'm trying to take full advantage.
Woo!
100%. You want to be a Cowboy for life?
Absolutely. There's no secret about that.
Ooh, man, I love it, Tay. I'm loving these young bulls. I'm loving both of them right now. I'm loving them dudes, man. I see your super chat, L. I'm loving both of them dudes, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm liking Micah Parsons even more. Break the bank. Break the bank. Micah Parsons say, I ain't playing around. And see, this is what y'all ain't peeping. See, I ain't gonna say y'all, because some people already peeped this. See, CeeDee Lamb, did he hold out last year when he had to play on his 5th year option?
Oh, hell no.
He played on it, didn't he? Huh? Didn't he play on it? Anybody listening to what I'm saying?
You want answers?
But all of a sudden, Micah Parsons also not showing up to OTAs. What you doing, Micah? What are you doing? Micah Parsons has learned. He has learned from the dark side. He has learned a powerful lesson. And I think he has the stones to pull it off. What lessons have he learned? Was it Micah Parsons here when Zach Martin held out? Was he on the team when he saw Diggs waiting to get in his bag? Right? He saw Steele waiting to get his bag. And somebody just skipped the line. And then he got paid first. The old guard. Who was watching? Who was sitting there watching? Huh? See, because I already know what people go say. Let me measure the Kool-Aid on this. It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring. I like what you said, Ms. Lockhart. I like what you said. She say the Zach rule. I like that, the Zach rule. Yeah. I like that. We need to put that on a shirt. This is what they doing is called the Zach rule. I like that, Miss Lockhart. I should have put that on a thumbnail. Yeah, that would have been perfect on the. Ooh, that would have. Look, just imagine this. Ooh, just imagine this right here. And underneath, I put the Zach rule. Ooh, that would have been perfect. Man, sometimes you executives, sometimes y'all speak too late. I be needing y'all good ideas early. Man, come on, man. Y'all throw some flames up for Miss Lockhart.
Dracarys.
Yeah. This is the Zach Martin rule. Yeah. And I'm proud of them boys, man. I'm proud of them. See, because I already know. That's why I said I need to measure the Kool-Aid. It's some fans out there that's going to be like, greedy mofos. Greedy. Nah. See, everybody always looking at the player's bag. Everybody always looking at the bag that the players get. Nobody ever really look at what them billionaires getting from them jersey sales, from that publicity, right? You know, they the bad guys for wanting to get, and see, this is the sad thing. Even preparing for the season, something could happen where they could lose their value. Think about that. CeeDee Lamb is still out here working out. What if he broke an ankle doing a workout, just had a freakish break? What happens to his contract value then? And this whole time, it's on public records. They done basically said, we not even talking to them. So who is Tom working for? Huh? Who is the Tom really working for? The more they wait it out, the more risk is actually put on the players. Yeah. So we looking over at teams like Detroit, and what do? They got all they dudes done. So guess what? Every one of their leaders get to show up to training camp motivated, paid, an established voice, while these guys are taking a risk, even preparing. So I'm thankful that these guys have learned the Zach rule. And let's define the Zach rule. You know what the Zach rule is? It could be this. I like this, George Booty. We could, now the Zach rule is better. See, I see where you're going though, Booty. He said, why can't it be the Zeke rule? See, Zeke actually went to all this stuff. That's the difference. He went to the OTAs. He went to the volunteer. But then when it was time for him to show up to training camp, that's when he disappeared. See, they doing it different. They saying from the beginning, bro, I ain't showing up. Y'all need to get to talking. Get to talking to my agent, or I'm not showing up. I'm gonna clap it up for them too. Good job. Good job, guys. Good job. Way to stand up for yourself. And guess what? This go get them boys paid faster. Yeah. Cause I always said this, and it's true. What happens in the Dallas Cowboys? What happens? The good guys finish last. Yep. So if you want to get the bag, you got to be the squeaky wheel. That's what you got to do. And that's what they doing. So see, y'all already know though. So likely I already know. I'm preaching to the choir with this group. Like, this group is already smart. This group is already executives. You know what I mean? So what y'all need to do is kind of send this show. Cause y'all gonna see people in Facebook groups that's gonna be calling them greedy and all that kind of stuff. Just send them this. Just send them this show where they can kind of see the other side of what they doing. So, you know, so I just wanted to get a breakdown on what's going on. And I like the fact that Micah Parsons saying, I ain't gonna wait. Pay me now. Pay me now. Yeah, I ain't waiting. Pay Dak, where you can free up some cash. Yep. And when you free up that cash, distribute some cash to me. Yeah. I'm pivotal to the team. And I'm in a high risk sport. I'm gonna be young once. Pay me. Yeah, D-Shift, it's a lot of uninformed fans. That's why they need what I'm saying right now. And that's why I started with that. I could have started with OTAs, but I wanted to start it with, let's talk about the intelligence of what them boys are doing. And I'm very proud of them because they have learned the Zach Martin rule. Yeah, but Zach Martin is a Hall of Famer. So he still skipped the line. He still had to be a jerk to get the bag. Yes, and he did. And Zach Martin low-key was worse because he already agreed to a contract. He already is a multimillionaire. And he skipped all them young bulls waiting to get their first. But he like, I know I signed that 6-year contract, but I want a new one. But you signed it. Yeah, I know. And I want a new one. Yeah, I messed up. I undervalued myself. But you're not going to honor your contract? No. Madden got me a star. She said I was pissed at Zach. Yeah. I low-key kind of was pissed at Zach too. I was. But I do understand it though. I understand it. I do. I get it too. Because he signed a bad deal. And all them dudes signed bad deals with Dallas. Every one of them. Every one of these dudes that do them long-term contracts are bad deals. He just had the nuts to say, nah, I know I signed a bad deal now. Fix it. Yeah, but also when I slow down and I think about it from these players' standpoint, I can't even be mad at Zach Martin, even though I was, right? Because to me, it was like, bro, you jumped Terrence Steele? You got in front of Terrence Steele, bro? Come on, Zach, what you doing, bro? Like, let the young bull get his, man. But I have to think about it. Billionaires are not billionaires because they throw away millions. They are billionaires because they fight for every dollar. So, yeah, that's why See, Jerry and Steven, they not just cheap to their players, they cheap to their coaches. They cheap to all of their radio people. Man, I heard about some of them salaries them .com people be getting. I was like, what? Huh? Y'all paying them like that? Bruh. They cut costs everywhere. Yup, I love weed. You said it. Pennies add up. So I can't be mad. I just can't be mad when these players understand, hey man, I'm cheating myself out of a couple of million. A couple of million is a couple of million. You don't stay rich by playing and giving away a couple of million. No, give me all of my millions. So after I slept on it, I ain't mad at Zach Martin. I was then, but now I'm like, you know what? He was right. He was all the way right. Yeah. And I like Terrence, you know what I'm saying, still, you know, but Terrence still, I got to look out for my little ones over I look out for my teammate. I need to look out for the Martins, the future Martins, you know. So Star, that's why I love Star. Star just keep it so real. She always just keep it real. She said Zach did what was right for him and his family. I get it, but I still was mad. That's real. Yeah, that's real. And I'm glad you always honest. That's one thing about Star. She speak her mind always. I love it. That's one thing I love about Star.
Bring it real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
She gonna speak her mind. All right, so let's get down. Let me take these super chats real quick. My boy Amp jumped in with a $10 super chat, man. I sure appreciate it, big dog. He jumped in here. He say, if not the boss, that's what he said, meaning he's hoping for like top 5, but hoping for top. Yeah, and he talking about CeeDee Lamb. He talking about CeeDee Lamb in his comment. Yeah. My boy Lelo say that man a millionaire and he was selfish. Yeah, he was, and I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad. Not when you fighting for millions, man. You better get all the millions you can get. Anytime you in a position to negotiate and get more millions, you get it. My dog landlord, that's my dog. Yeah, but last year I ain't gonna lie, I was mad, bro. I was. Let me get to these OTAs because I'm interested in a couple of things. I really am. I'm interested in a couple of things. First of all, it's a couple of different things that I think a lot of us gonna be watching for. 2 things specific. The people where you make them earn it, and then it's gonna be people you give it up and stop playing. What you mean give it up and stop? Let's start with the give it up and stop playing. I think the one that's obvious to where you give it up and stop playing, don't play no games, like where I'm not interested at all and make them earn it, where it makes no sense to me. The give it up and stop playing, that's the most obvious, is Tyler Guyton. That's the most obvious. Give it up and stop playing. I ain't trying to hear nothing about he need to earn it, because who else could be actually sitting in front of him that actually makes sense? Because I do believe that there are occasions to where you make them earn it. Yeah, there are occasions. And I'm going to talk about those occasions, right? Because you just don't want to automatically assume new guys are better than guys who've been putting in the work. Yeah. But when it comes to him and his position, yeah, you got to give it up and stop playing. He need to be tomorrow when all the reporters get out of there. I'm going to say your comment Star because I'm going to come back to it. Because me and Henny talked about it yesterday. Bruh, it is way too many pass rushers that he go face for you not to go ahead and start the process now. Period. I'm sorry. It's just too many. Yeah, we ain't got time to play that game y'all play with Tyler Smith. And see, with Tyler Smith, I could kind of understand in the beginning making him earn it. I could kind of understand why. First of all, we all knew Tyler had some technical issues coming out of Tulsa. And Connor McGovern was also a pretty decent starter. So in that scenario, I was actually cool with making him earn it. The only thing I hated about it is it took them too long to go ahead and give it to him. Because after the first preseason game, where the NFL Network itself was highlighting the pancakes of Tyler Smith, it was like, all right, what we doing? Okay, it was cute doing training camp to make him earn it. It's in front of the world now. Like all this McGovern thing, but like what we doing? Like for real. So in the beginning, I was cool with it, but like, bruh, don't get crazy. But when it come down to Tyler Guyton, yeah, you need to give it to him. Give it up and stop playing. I'm gonna go ahead and take this next one. I was gonna take it in a different order, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it in the order of how the comment came in. Star said, she said, Center 2 boss, BB needs to be on the field day one. No disrespect to Hoffman and I say no. I say no. Just but just in the beginning. And this is my reason why. And I'm with you mostly, Star. I'm with you mostly. The reason being is because center itself he don't got a lot of reps at it. And some of these guys, in my opinion, I want to put them in a situation where they have to compete. I don't want to anoint some people. Not just out the gate. I don't want to pencil some people in as the starter, just period. Nah. Not when these guys been here all off season. Not when these guys might take some jumps. I honestly want to kind of see what the other guys can do first. That's all I want to see. Because if you that guy, you go take it. You are going to take it. Like, even though we played the game with Connor McGovern, we all knew Tyler was going to take it. We knew. We was like, it's just what's taking y'all so long? You know, it got to that. It got to where it was goofy. And I tell you what, if they did just start BB, I wouldn't be mad. I just don't want to do this with everybody. I want some of these guys to have to compete. Because there's a certain morale that has to be managed as well. You have to manage and respect people's work that they put in the off season. And I have to see, did you actually make a crazy jump? And if you did, then yeah, nobody should just get penciled in over you just because we believe that they're going to be better. I need to see it. Now, do most of us already expect it? Yes. But I wouldn't want to see just on day one, just me. I would want to see him earn it. So that means if he not penciled in as the starter by tomorrow, because the reporters going to start reporting on who was the people that came out with the first team. They go report that. That's going to be the first thing they report. They going to start tweeting it. And then if he come out that Hoffman came out with the starters, I ain't going to trip. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to chill. I ain't going to say nothing. I ain't going to trip at all. Because guess what? You don't even see the value of these offensive linemen until they get their pads on. So I'm going to just look at it like that's just paper. That's just paper. You know? And I want to keep BB hungry. You know? I want him to fight. I want to get every ounce of improvement out of him. So if he have to take somebody's job, that's going to actually make him better. That's just me. Yeah. And Star said, but I get the point of view. Hoffman has been working hard. Yeah. And I want to, it's his hard work. I want his, I want to, like, all right, bro, you say you ready? Okay, let's see. Because this is the thing. BB did not have no balls hit the ground. And they said that was rare. Now, if you come out, Hoffman, and your ball's hitting the ground, and TJ Bass hitting the ground, okay, well, BB is already showing that he already doing what y'all not doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it depends. And this is a hard one. This is not an easy one. Like, cause it can be different. Like, for instance, Joe Alt was drafted by the Jets, right? Now Joe Alt looks like he got the best traits out of all the tackles, right? He got all the traits. But what's the problem? They got Tyron Smith up there. Now, if Joe Alt was on the Cowboys, oh, man, you start him. Right? You give it up and stop playing. But what if T. Smith was here? What then? Oh, he was drafted by the Chargers. Who went to the Jets? Was that the Penn State tackle? Yeah. Fashanu. Thank you, Star. Thank you for the correction. Thank you. But same point. It's the same point, right? What if it's Tyron Smith sitting there? What if Tyron Smith was still with Dallas? Right? If that's the case, you got to start T. Smith. Right? And the new young tackle would have to earn it. So it almost depends on who in front of you. You know what I mean? So this part is not an exact science. It's not. This is something that it depends. If you're trying to push your guy, sometimes you want him to try to take somebody's job. Because I'm trying to get the most out of you and the most out of practices. Now, I'm going to do this next part pretty quick because I got to finish cooking. I got some chicken. I'm cooking, so I'm going to go through this next part pretty quick. It's a couple of people I'm just curious about from a depth perspective. And I'm curious, period, that we're not hearing about. I'm curious about Awesome. I want to see what they list. I want to know his weight. I want to know where they have him playing, whether it's guard, whether it's tackle. I'm just curious because I like what I saw out of him last year. I'm curious to see, is he going to take a year 2 game? Now, we're not going to see that in OTAs. I'm just curious in terms of his potential future. Where are they going to pencil him? I'm also very curious on what they're going to do with Chuma. Because Chuma was the guy that they really relied on to play guard as well as tackle. And where you place him is going to tell me a lot. If you place him at guard, then that means Richards is going to likely be looking at being the backup tackle. But if you put him at tackle, that means they potentially grooming Richards to be the guard. So I'm going to be looking at them tweets very closely to see what are they doing. I'm also going to be looking at what's going on with Ball. Because obviously they moved Ball from tackle to guard But I'm gonna be curious with all his depth. Where is he lining up? Is he lining up on the right? Is he lining up on the left? Because most of us we've written him off. Most people have written him off. It's a safe assumption that he's out of here. But I want to give everybody a chance to compete before I write him off. If anybody assuming he done, that's fine. I ain't gonna fight you on that. But I still want to see it. I want to give everybody their chance to show your off-season work. I just want to see it. I'm also gonna be curious to what they doing with Let's Go. Cause Stephen Jones was even saying in the offseason that he could take some center reps. See, and I'm very curious about Matt Waletzko, and I'm gonna be watching for what they doing with him. Because remember, he is the Amari Cooper 5th round pick. And Stephen Jones make it a point to always bring him up. And it is nothing more they would want than to say trading Amari for a 5th was worth it. If they just let go of Matt Waletzko, it's going to be a lot of us that's going to throw extra egg on their face for that goofy trade. Now, if that trade would have been bland, y'all know they would have been bragging on it. Well, you know, we wouldn't have never got bland if we wouldn't have traded for Amari. So, what's gonna happen with the politics? That's what I'm curious about. So I already was queued up to talk about this, so I already gave my opinion on how that should play out. In my opinion, I do believe BB should not be penciled in as the starter. I will want to see him earn it, even though those of us with common sense already believe he gonna take that job. But I want him to be pushed. Another competition that I'm very curious about, that I'm gonna be really listening, and I think y'all should be too. I am so curious on this battle between Brevin Spanford, Luke Schoon, and John Stevens. I think that's going to be probably the most interesting one in the entire camp. I'm so curious about that. D.A. Lee, let me go back to this, man. Because sadly, God, please, let D.A. Lee be wrong.
Oh, hell no!
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
God, please, let D.A. Lee be wrong. But D.A. Lee could be right. Oh, man. Because, see, this year should easily decide the fate. You know what? When I think about it, D.A. Lee, I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah, Pastor Taff, I have to think about it. I think he right, Pastor. I think he right. So, how would that politics show up? That politics is going to show up with Matt Waletzko versus Chuma. Yeah. That's where it's going to show up. Oh, D.A. Lee, bruh. Man, bruh. And see, we got to look at it, bro. Matt Waletzko had 2 shoulders to where he couldn't even get I put it like this. With any other team, he would have already been cut. Just based on availability, he would have already been cut. Chuma is likely finna be good. And D.A. Lee say Richardson and Chuma. Bro, I swear to God, I hope you wrong, bro. Ooh, I hope you wrong. Man. Man, before my boy messed up my day, let me go back to this. You messed up my day with that D.A. Lee. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, bro. I'm so interested in that Brivin Span Forward and Schoonmaker. And I see, because we gonna start getting some clues early. We gonna start getting some clues very early. I want to see who getting the ball. I want to see who getting the targets. Because everybody talked about, one of the things that came out was John Stevens' new size. They talked about, his coach talked about it, Coach Wells. He talked about that the blessing of that knee was that it allowed him to exponentially bulk up. So that battle for the number 2 tight end is going to be fierce. And see, Ford, anybody with common sense can see that they are treating Brivin Span Ford like he was drafted. Yep. They putting the cameras in his face. They featuring him. They featuring him like he was a drafted guy. It's a whole bunch of highlights that you seeing from the media on him. They are, to me, this just to me, they are preparing the fan base for him. But the 2 guys that's going to have to battle with it is Schoon and John Stevens. And I agree. I would say I totally agree with this. And it's not even hard, Pastor. Pastor, it is so easy to see this too. I would say the same thing. He already better than Schoon. Yep. Easily. Always was more athletic. Like I almost did a film breakdown on Schoon last year, man, when I was like, bro, I do not see what y'all boys are saying. I was hearing a lot of people, man, he decent in his routes. I was like, what? Where? What? I don't see it, man. I don't. So, but I want to see how you respond, Schoon. They done got all these guys to replace you. What you gonna do? You go rise or you go sink? I want to see what happened. They got you as a second rounder. Or you go live up to it or you go shrink. Yeah. Yep. So it's a couple of more people that I'm very curious about. I'm very, very curious about. I am curious on Marquise Bell. I'm very curious because we heard about him converting to safety. I want to see what team they put him with. I'm serious. I want to see what you gonna do. Is he gonna be a first teamer, a second teamer? What you gonna do? Yeah, because you already had him playing down in middle linebacker, which is crazy. But that dude was making plays. Yeah, that dude was making plays. He was getting a lot of high grades. So if you got the courage and football instincts to play in the box like that, I can see you being a dream strong safety. A dream. I'm also curious to be, what's going to be his weight? I want to know. That's what I want to know. Because obviously he had to bulk up some to play the linebacker. I want to know, what are you now? I'm also going to be very curious in training camp, and y'all should be too. What's going on with Israel? I want to know. That's what I want to know. Where and what depth are they doing with Israel? Because, you know, the rumors have been that he's in a doghouse and all this kind of stuff. Well, it's a new coaching staff. And I know this from playing. A new coaching staff usually also mean new beginnings. Yeah. So they say he listed at 6'2", 218. Hold on. He listed at 6'2", 218. Bill. Okay. What was he last year? Because if he listed at 6'2", 218, he ain't too different. And then Pastor Taft said they can use him at free safety. See, this was something that was very interesting last year. We interviewed Malik Hooker last year at SportsCon. And when we interviewed him, we asked him, well, no, it was West Coast. I'm going to give West Coast his props. It was West Coast that asked him. He just asked a broad question. Okay, no C posted his way. Appreciate that. Oh, Bell 207? Is Bell 2? Ooh, I hope you right. Ooh, I hope you right. Let me go back to what I was saying. So, West Coast asked a broad question, and it was a good question. He said, which one of these young bulls do you think is up and coming? It shocked me, his answers, bro. You know who he said? Which I was impressed. I was impressed with him. He said the guys that was competing with him. He said Israel and Bale. And then he said Ferguson. Those are the young dogs that he said was the up and comers. Well, the up and comers time is now. I want to see tomorrow. I'm gonna be looking all through Twitter. And yeah, Pastor Taft, you said one yay. I'm gonna be curious about that too. I'm gonna be curious. I think one yay is gonna be anointed. But that safety, listen, the safety depth chart is gonna say a lot. I'm gonna tell you right now, the safety depth chart is gonna say a lot. You know why? It's gonna be based on what Zimmer evaluated. Let me say that again. That safety depth chart is gonna say a lot. Why? Because it's gonna be based on what Zimmer evaluated from the film. Not what Dan Quinn. It's gonna be based on my evaluations, looking at all the tape on Bill, looking at all the tape on Izzy, looking at all the tape on Wanye. Yeah. So, the absolute last thing that's going to be the most interesting by a mile that I'm going to be so curious about. All right, let me answer this question. He said, boss, do you think Wanye get cut or benched because didn't he come from Minnesota and Zim cut him? Oh, Jerron. Oh, Curse. Well, Curse, he not signed. So he not gonna even be cut because he not even signed. We need to even bring him back. And that's saying a lot. And then Toxic say, what about Donovan Wilson? We gotta wait and see the depth chart. That's why I'm gonna be curious about that depth chart. When they say the starters came out and these were the starters, I'm gonna be very curious who the safeties are. Because I'm giving it away now, but that safety room has to change, y'all. I'm telling you now, and I'm really waiting to OTAs before I do this show. But I got a show coming. You gotta get rid of some of them safeties, bro. I'm sorry to tell everybody, but some safeties gotta go. See, we are going from a system that depended on 3 safeties and big nickels to traditionals, 4 3s and big nickels. That means you got at least 2 extra safeties that you no longer need under Zimmer. Some safeties gotta go, bro. Yeah. Just keeping it real. And tomorrow's go direct me on my content. Yeah. Cause I'm gonna have some trade ideas. But see, I'm gonna need to get some clues on what y'all thinking based on OTAs. You need to trade some of these guys, bro. Huh. I'm gonna say it again. We need to trade some of these guys. Huh. And we gonna talk about which ones might make the most sense. Yeah, so I'm gonna be talking about that in the near future. Believe me, it's likely gonna be this week. Once OTAs start playing out and I start getting clues on that depth chart. Yup. See, you already with me, Toxic. You already with me. You already ahead of me. And it makes sense. Yup. We need a safety. We need to give away a couple of them safeties for a DT, bro. You already ahead of me. Yup. Yeah, not even necessarily a draft pick. Yeah, player for player, bro. My boy say it ain't so, boss. We can't keep all our safety. We can't, bro. Dan Quinn was running the 3 safeties. Zimmer is not gonna do that. Now, he did run 3 safeties. He ran a big nickel, because that's also why I saw the film on Curse when he was at Minnesota, because he was running big nickel. He was. But he was running it against the right matchups. Yeah. Hooker did sign a new contract. Yeah. My boy Smoke One for you with the super chat. Appreciate this, bro. My boy say. Hold on real quick. Smoke One for you. Also, Smoke One, bro, I greatly appreciate the work you be doing on Twitter, bro. For real. I just want to say that. I greatly appreciate the work you be doing. I was waiting on you to comment so I could say something, bro. You do a great job of keeping me in the loop, bro. I swear. Don't stop, Smoke. Smoke be sending me stuff. I don't be having no idea it's out here, and Smoke a tag, man. I'll be like, ooh. Yes, I'm doing the show on that. Smoke. Good teamwork, bro. I just want to say that openly. You have energized a lot of content that I'm doing. So, I just want to say that. He said, boss, who would you rather have now? Wanye or Wilson? Then put, oh man, this is, boy. He said, boss, who would you rather have now? Wanya or Wilson? Then put Izzy wherever he can play slot corner or outside. He a game and showed it in the Bucks in San Fran. You gonna put me on the spot like that, Smoke One? Dono. If I had to choose, now, who got a bigger upside? Wanya. But if I had to choose, because this is the thing about Donovan Wilson, man. Donovan Wilson, in my opinion, is one of the few enforcers on our defense. He one of the few people on our defense that bring true attitude. We can't get rid of that right now. We need as many dogs as possible. I would want to add to the dogs. Wanya had some chances to take it though. He just didn't take it. Like, he had a couple of big plays he could have made that would have made it undeniable. Hold on. You say, bro, I didn't even know you was on DM. Yeah. Oh. You talking about this show tonight? Yeah, bro. Yeah, Rome. We had to cancel the final word, bro, because my son, he had his last musical tonight. So, and I got a call at the last minute, like, hey, your son, your son is in a musical. And I'm like, yeah, I got to show up for my boy. So we canceled the final word, but I want to drop this content. Now, this was going to be some of the content we was going to do together, so I had to solo. Yeah. But I always appreciate you, Rome. I always appreciate you, big dog. For real. So now that was a hard one, Smoke One. That was a hard. See, that's why, man, that safety room is just too much talent, bro. It is. It's too much talent. It is. Smoke One for you with another one. Yeah, hold on real quick. Because I got to get to my last one, bro. My last one that I can't wait to see. He said, think hard, bro. Wanya hits and covers at the same time. Very smart. He can do what Wilson can do. He a pure dog and faster. Can cover tight ends and wide receivers. We've seen him too many times. I've also seen Wanya miss tackles, but I've also seen Donovan Wilson miss tackles. Bro, that's a hard one, bro. I'm just being honest. That's a hard one. That's a very hard one. And that's also good. When it's hard for you to make up your mind, that means both of them good. You know what I mean? Like, for real. I want to go with Wanya. I just want to see more consistent tackling out of him. I'm very big on tackling. I'm very big on that, bro. You got to be a sure tackler, bro. That's why I used to love Barry Church. Barry Church was one of the most surest tacklers. Curse was too. Curse was almost for sure. I saw Wanya miss too many tackles for me. Yeah. Yeah, his real quick talking about my son. He said, heck yeah, boss. Get your boy musical degree, low medical bills over playing sports. You got to think about brain injuries now, bro. You really do, bro. You really do. That's one of the reasons, man. I ain't forcing none of my boys to do what I did. Like, for real. Another super chat before I get into my last topic. My boy Common Sense said, Wilson is best trade bait. That's where a smoke run for you and common sense might have moved me over to 1 yay. Real talk. Cause see, Wilson has the skins on the walls. He had a recognition, making the Pro Bowl to where somebody would see value. Yeah. My boy say, damn, y'all want to trade Dunno? Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you why we having this conversation. Wrong. We having this conversation because the safety room too deep. It's way too deep. It is. And it's deep with a lot of good players, bro. So you got to get rid of somebody. You do. So that's where we was kind of thinking this through, like who you keep, who you let go, who you go get the most value from. And if you let's say Dunno go, do you have somebody that can play potentially up to a Dunno level? I would say potentially you do. Potentially, yeah. We saw enough games out of Bell to say that he's just as doggish as Donovan. That he's solid in the box, just as solid in the box. The thing I don't know if Bell have the range that we've seen with Donovan. I've seen good range. Man, Donovan Wilson displayed some range before. Like for real. Like some great range. Let me go back to that super chat real quick because he said I missed the rest of it. He said, Wilson is the best trade bait. Him and Hooker can go. Let Zim mold the young safeties. Don't forget the 2 UDFA safeties. Yeah. Man, get me to tomorrow, bro. I can't make my mind up today. I'm gonna need a whole day to think on that, bro. Y'all stumped me tonight, bro. I'm stumped. But see, you see how hard it is when you start really breaking down that safety room, bro. When you really start talking about all them boys and the UDFAs, all of them. Man, safety. But this is one thing for sure. Somebody gotta go. Somebody gotta go. And we gotta do it. And this is the one thing about the safety room. Regardless, somebody go be mad. Somebody go be mad. The only one people probably won't be mad about will be Hooker. That's the only one. But anybody else, if Izzy go, oh, it's gonna be some people mad. If Bell is gone, oh, it's gonna be some people mad. If it's 1 year to go, oh, it's gonna be some Cowboy fans that's gonna be mad. If Donovan Wilson go, oh, it's gonna be some Cowboy fans that's gonna be mad. Woo-wee! Somewhere, somebody is gonna get their feelings hurt, bro. So, the last thing that I'm wanting to see tomorrow, and it's different. Yeah, see, Jerome, this hard, bro. Like, that's why I say, bro, this hard, bro. Look what my boy said. My boy said, I'm not feeling that, boss. We need Dunno, Bell, and 1 year. Somebody, listen, bro. Dunno, Bell, 1 year. Well, what about Izzy? We don't need him. It's gonna be hard, bro. I'm telling you, it's too many good ones. Like Carl, you said it best. It's too many good ones in a scheme that's not gonna use all of them. For real, it's too many good ones in a scheme that's not gonna use all of them. For real. See, Miss Lockhart, bingo. She said, boss, we need them shoes. Trade Dono and a fit for. See, you already getting into my presentation. I ain't pinpoint one of them yet, but you got me leaning towards one of them. Y'all got me leaning. Cause we need them shoes. Yeah, we need them shoes. Miss Lockhart, you got me. You speaking. See, this didn't I tell you? Boss Cowboy Sports is for executives, the type of people that make them tough decisions. See, that's what Miss Lockhart talking about. See, this ain't an easy decision. You got to be an executive on this one. You got to be able to say, you got to be able to sit in the boardroom and make the hard decision, because somebody go be mad. See, this is the difference between being a cheerleader and being an executive. Because we just got too many, we got too many safeties and we don't have enough shoes. We need the DT shoes, and it might need to be a sacrifice for them shoes.
Is it the shoes?
All right, let me stop teasing and get to my last one. This is my last one. And before I get to my last one, that I'm gonna be very curious, that I'm gonna be, and this is gonna be ongoing. This is gonna be very ongoing, this next thing I'm finna say. Let's go ahead and hit that like button. Smoke One For You with another super chat. Let me see what my boy Smoke One For You talking about. He said, boss, this is it. Trade Hooker and Dono, replaced with Bell and Wanye and Izzy Roman. I'm not mad at that, bro. Smoke One For You, spoken like a true executive. The hard decisions, bro, because we need the shoes.
Is it the shoes?
We need the shoes. And it take executives, and this is why I love y'all. Because see, y'all are helping me with my future show that's going to be this week. I really did need help thinking this through, bro. For real. That's why I said I was waiting to see OTAs. I was waiting to hear OTAs. For real. And I'm still going to wait. I'm going to wait to see how the safety room play out. When they start listening to the depth charts and who was starting, who was making plays, I'm going to be listening. I wish I could see it. My boy said, boss, what about running back? I'm open to it. It depends. I just don't think that's as big of a need as the shoes. You know, I just, the thing is, it's some value out there. And it's some teams that got some overstocked running back rooms, like Miami. Miami is too stocked. It's some teams out there that where if you willing to give up something, you can get something. I would probably want to see how it all play out first. I would want to see our guys first before I run out there for running back. I wouldn't do it this early. But safety, I would do it early because you already know you got too many. DT, you need some now because Zimmer keeps saying something about it. He not just talking. A lot of people just think he just talking. No, he not just talking, bro. No, he not just talking. So let me get to this last one. This is going to be interesting for a lot of reasons. Yeah, I feel you wrong. The Panthers, yep. It's some rooms out there that's overstocked. It is. It's some rooms out there that's overstocked. So, but I do also feel like we could even wait to enter the season and handle running back if we needed to. We could actually wait in the season to handle running back. Now we would have to give up a draft pick, similar to what we did with Amari Cooper or similar to what we did with Hankins. But with running back, it's a lot of talent in a lot of teams sitting out there, So, and I think you could even get some of these guys cheap, like for real, a real good one, So, but Trey Lance is gonna be so interesting. Oh, he gonna be so interesting. This is why Trey Lance is gonna be interesting. What I'm gonna be looking for, it's not even just because we ain't gonna be able to see it. The only people that gonna be able to see it are the media people, right? I'm gonna be interested in how it's being reported. That's what I'm gonna be interested about. Okay, because we know it's some media people out there that carry water for the Joneses. We know it. And you probably can point to them. You can probably say, yeah, that dude is for sure a water carrier. But then you have some independent media people. I'm going to be curious on the different versions of what's going on with Trey Lance. Because what I'm anticipating is this going to be some massive selling of Trey Lance. It's going to be a massive sales job. Especially when the cameras come on. Because remember, Dak is not extended yet. And them Jones are going to try to extract out as much leverage as possible. And they go use their media minions to do it. And it starts tomorrow. I can't wait to see how it's reported. But the key is going to be this. You can't look at one. You're going to have to look at all of them. I'm going to tell you some people that I'm going to be the most interested in hearing from. Patrick No C. Walker, Aisha. Those are going to be the two that I'm the most interested in hearing from. Why? First of all, Patrick, the reason why I'm going to be interested in listening to Patrick, been watching. Patrick came from CBS. So Patrick, before he was a .com guy, he was a CBS guy, right? And when you on CBS level, you watch what you say very carefully, right? Because you speaking with a very big voice. And he is not a clickbaiter. He's the type of dude that's gonna stand back, let it play out. He would rather be last and accurate than first and wrong. Just me watching him, right? So it's certain people that I'm gonna be listening to, watching how they report what they seeing versus other people. I'm gonna be watching it close. I'm gonna be like a hawk. I'm gonna be the first in line when he go on Sky Show. I'm gonna be sitting right front row. And Aisha, I'm gonna be sitting right there. Cause mostly it's the integrity of how they report. See, Aisha was the first one to talk about Hunter Luepke as a lead blocker. She was the first. She was the first that said, I'm gonna go ahead and get on record right now. I see him being an amazing blocker. You know? And so we was like, it played out. So it's a combination of people that I want to hear from. I'm gonna also be curious and listen to Jess. I'm gonna be listening. I'm gonna be listening to what Jess got to say. Some other people, I'm gonna be listening, but I'm gonna I got some trust issues. It depends on, I got some trust issues. It's gonna be like, yeah, I don't know, man. Cause see, it's gonna be some people trying to do some favors for them Joneses. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like if he throw one good ball, they go really embellish it. I'm just telling you right now. Especially when them cameras on it. Oh my God. See, another thing they came out with is Brian Schottenheimer came out and said that they go give him a mountain of reps. He go get a ton of reps, and we go hear about it tomorrow. Ooh, I can't wait, because tomorrow is where all the drama is going to begin. It's gonna be dramatic. It's gonna be dramatic. So, hey, listen, y'all. I usually take calls, but it's late. And I went to my son's musical. I'm tired. I can't take the calls tonight, but I will take the calls tomorrow. You know, I know y'all go look out for me. I ain't go count it against me too much. But just I'm excited about tomorrow. I'm very excited. But I'm also mostly excited, and I'm proud of CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons. I'm so proud of y'all, man. I'm proud of y'all, man, for standing up for y'allself, man. For doing what you got to do. For being tough. And for doing what's going to get you what you want. Because they not even talking to y'all ages, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, it's sad at the same time, too. Because them Joneses will try to win them negotiations so bad that they will sometimes even risk the preparedness of their best players. See, Detroit, they got all their players done before OTAs. Why? So that they can all be there together. So all of them could be there together. But us, no, we gonna milk it. They gonna get paid, of course. They gonna get paid. We all know it. They gonna get paid. But you know, we gotta get every ounce of publicity off our own. And that's what it is.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Love, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that talk me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly,
we go. I can't wait till we do this show.
I'm just trying to get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8.
Just, y'all look out, baby. Just gonna be doing a show of the future, bro. It's coming soon, bro. It is coming soon. Man, I can't wait. Ooh.
Cause hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction. Surplus with niggas lacking. Shining light but still be blacking. Red lights will stop the action. Grand to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows. Can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a